Hello everyone, welcome back to the channels. Now from this lecture we will learn here solve a problem. Here solving function overloading with TypeScript generics. So here what is a function overloading? See, a function overloading allow one functions here one function to work with different type using multiple function signatures. So let's go to the VS Code and create a here one function with multiple types. You have to create the functions, new files. That is a function overloading. Okay, overloading dot it is ts TypeScript. Now inside it here you have to create a function. Okay, to work with the different types using multiple function signatures. Function 8 and then okay here it's return type, that is a strings, and then here a it is string and then comma b it is equal to strings. Got it? Okay, let me you to also console.log functions inside it, add, and then inside it here write hello, and then here you write ts. Got it? So you see, then here another one functions add, and then inside it here write a, that is a number, and then b, that is a number, and that is a number. Okay, then you have to define the functions. Function 8 and then its return type any. This is any. Here's here a and any, then p, that is any. Got it? Then you have to return a plus b. Got it? And this is okay. You see its function signature means you have to define its type, this one and this one for these functions. Okay, so here you can pass the numbers also, paste it, and then it is 10, then this is 20. Here what happened, you see too many overloads make code hard to maintain, repetitive, and difficult to scale. So we have the solution for it. Okay, generally create a reusable and type safe function. Here that is basic generic. Here you define like any, like for the numbers, for the strings, so you have to put it and then its types. So here now here it's defines like here it is a functions, then define identity, and then functions here. Okay, finding the solution with generics. Here you have to inside it write t inside a angle bracket. This one it is not a like a tag, it is self-closing, it is a placeholder t, then its values, that is t, and then that is t. Here you have to write same thing always. If you write here t, also you write t, then similarly here you have to also write t, then you have to return values. Got it? Form to document, and then now you write console.logs, you write identity, and then here functions, here write type script, and then you can also write the numbers, console.log identity, then 100. Okay, here what happened guys, you see t is a type variable. This one, this is t is type variable. TypeScript replace t with actual type when the function is called. For this function call, identity here. This t will be considered as strings, because you see here from here you have to pass the string, so that's why t is considered strings, and return type is also string. And now here you are passing the values, that is the number, so that's why here t. Okay, t is a placeholders, or it is a type of variables. Okay, then for this function call identity, here you pass the value 100, so this t will be numbers, then also this t will be number, then this t also will be numbers. Even here you can execute that and you see the values. So okay, so here this one here tsc, and then you have to note your file name. Here function overloading .js files. So it is a function overloading .js files, and you will see TypeScript and then it's work fine. Okay, so it is solving the multiple signature values in the same function. Like you pass TypeScript as, even here you can define its types. This is like a strings. Here in place of this is strings, not tag. Here let me remove this. Then similarly for the numbers. Okay, you have to remove this. Now it is also fine. You have to explicitly define here, or internally it is yes by TypeScript, that is the infer. Okay, now here work with a multiple type variable. This is single type variables like strings. Now suppose if here we pass another values, then in that case we have another things here, like inside the angle bracket you have to pass two things, t and u, close. Okay, this is here t and u for multiple type variables, multiple type variable. This is here, and then it is next. Here you have to, now we have the example for you. It is a function, then create users, then you have to return. Okay, it is mistakes here inside it. Here you have to returns, and that is what inside object name, then role. This is the things here inside it. Here write the name, that is t, and then role, that is the u. It is not a task controller, it is just t. Okay, t and u. Right, t, then u. Got it? So then here you have to call it functions. Console, not, it is not console, it is a const user. It is equal to your function's name. It is equal to create user, then inside it pass that's values. It is Rahul, and then it is admin. What happened? Okay, cut from here, cut, and then paste it here. Got it? This is creative, and then you have to execute console.logs.users. Okay, t in the it automatically understand this will be, this t placeholder will be strings. Admin, here it is for admin it is a u. If you want to pass more value, then you can go with more variable like t u v. Okay, and z like that. Now it is 2, so that's why it is t u. Okay, then here you have to console.log, and you will see your result Rahul and admin. So let me execute here, right, tsc, and then here your function's name, and you will see your name, Rahul, role, admin. Okay, so even here you have to specify the types. It is a strings, then it is strings. Alright, now it is clear. You see, first for Rahul it is strings, then admin it is also strings. So these two string got it here, strings, and here t type of name and u type of role. This make the function flexible in the reusable. Here even here you can pass the number. Suppose in place of admin like 20, then here you specify the numbers like it is a number, and then here it automatically detects. Okay, it automatically detects like t it is a string, u it is number, and then again execute, and then this is the tsc, and then your it is role, it is number. Okay, you see the result. Now we have the real world example for you, another like API response that you got from the servers. So this is the functions, and then it is the API, it is a response, and then inside it is a return, then this is here data as it is a capital T, then it is status capital U, it is not a task controller, it is T, then inside it is a T and U, got it, and then inside it return data, then status. Okay, and then here you can define const response, it is equal to API response, and then inside here to pass inside array for the data that is laptop, it is laptop, and then mobiles, then comma 200, got it, and then you console.log it is a response. So here what happened, this is the like it internally know that here, just because you see here API response is string, it is array, then number, this is here. Even you can write manually if you want, but here this is here TypeScript in the background automatically understand its types, and then that type you got it here. Okay, first one it is string of array, then second it is number type for the status, and then let me check it here tsc, and then node function overloading .js files. Okay, data this one, and status this one. So this is here why generic are better, here overloading and generics. Here in the overloading it is a kind of repetitive, hard to scale, more code, like this is on the top, you see here, this code. Okay, but with generic you have to make it a reusable, easy to scale, and cleaner code, as you see here, with multiple variable than with single variables. So that's all about your function overloading with generic. So thanks for watching, I will see you in the next one.